Hey, Kyrie, how did it feel getting out there for the first time since the last time you were out there?
Felt good. Felt good. Just missed my teammates, missed the coaching staff. Just getting prepared with them in the morning or in the rising, and then carrying over to the game. Felt good.
What do you think, I guess, is going to take for you guys to catch your stride as a unit and build that chemistry that you guys need to get?
Just trust what Jock has going on in terms of leading our coaching staff. And then us as players, just going out there and having fun, not putting too much pressure on ourselves. But it felt good to get this game out of the way, and now we can move forward with the rest of the season.
Did you ever have any fears, doubts, whatever, that you would never get this chance that you guys wouldn't be able to work through this and get you back here to playing for the Nets again?
Never had a doubt.
Hey, Kyrie. There was a group of about 100 people outside wearing the shirt of a group called Israel United in Christ, a group labeled as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center. They were outside in support of you and handing out anti-Semitic literature on the plaza to people walking by. And I was wondering if I can get your reaction to that.
I didn't see it. What happened? There was a group outside?
There was a group outside, 100, possibly more. They were wearing a shirt called Israel United in Christ. They're a group labeled as a hate group by the
I think that's a conversation for another day. I'm just here to focus on the game.
Kyrie, but you've said this whole time that you didn't know what kind of what kind of voice you had, but if these are the people that are out here in your name, do you feel like that's a consequence of what you've done?
Again, I'm just here to focus on the game.
Just wondering what you've seen from Ben in terms of his progression from when you were last on the court to now.
He's just playing with a lot more confidence. I was joking with some of the guys in the locker room. It's good to see us in shape where we're not huffing and puffing after 5 straight possessions on the offensive end and defensive end. And they just started laughing, because we know in the beginning of the season we weren't in the best shape possible, so we had to work our way into it, guys coming back from injury. So it feels good when you could just flow into the game and just let it come to you and then make your impact by trusting the execution and the game plan.
Wear on your condition at all, and do you have to kind of get back in the flow?
You saw me dribbling the ball out there. The ball was just miraculously just going out of my hands. So that's just some rust and, just getting back into NBA basketball. There's no way I can create NBA basketball when I'm just sitting at home with my friends. As much as I want to compete with them, as much as I love it, it's just nothing like being out here.
Kyrie, forgive me if you've been asked this already, but when you were suspended, there were a lot of players around the league, Jaylen Brown is one specifically, that didn't like the way your suspension was handled. I'm just curious if you ever thought about filing a grievance or exploring those avenues at all.
I got to leave that to my legal team and leave it to the warriors I have around me. I have some strong people, men and women around me that are going to do everything possible to make sure that I'm protected and my family's protected and we protect one another. So, I'm sure some things will be done in the future, but there's no timetable on that right now.
Hey, Kyrie. I know you said you just want to talk about the game, but this morning you talked about recognizing the platform you have, wanting to unify. You're being asked about things that are being said in your name in reaction to the movie you promoted. I'm curious, how do you go about deciding when's the time to use a platform and when's not, and when you decide you're going to react and when you say it's one here to talk about basketball?
I would like to be on a platform where I could openly share how I feel without being harshly criticized or being labeled or dealing with outside perceptions that have nothing to do with me. Again, I said this morning I just want to elaborate on just everyone getting to know who Kai is and who AI is and what I represent in my tribe. That's it.